Hello everyone, welcome to Big Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning to this channel today. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and also if any of you are interested in booking a personal tarot reading, all the information can be found in the description box and in the pinned comment below this video. Today we have a pick a card video again on our hands. We're going to be looking into what do they truly think about you, but we're doing it a bit differently. We have three pick a card groups over here with quite a ton of pick a cards. So for group number one, here we have this happiness card. All right. There we go. For group number two, here we have financial health card. And for group number three here, we have this gorgeous transformation card. There's a butterfly here, along with like these little circles. So if you are called to that, this is your group. As always, you can be guided to more than one group. You can ask for more than one person. This is going to be an interesting format just because we're going to just quickly move through the cards. I'm not going to talk a lot, I hope, about all of the cards. So we're going to do this quite a speedy oracle and tarot reading just to see what this person thinks of you. They can be a work colleague or just someone that you know or have known recently. They can be a friend or a potential romantic interest, maybe even a family member, whatever you want. Basically, you can pick, one person or one direction for one group, the other direction for another, to see what wants to come out for you. So you can pick based on the timestamp, based on the groups, based on the picture, whatever you feel guided to do. The timestamps are down below in the description box and in the pinned comment below this video. So if you want to hop into the reading, you can already scroll down below and hop into your reading. And if you need a bit more time, now is the perfect time. Just pause this video, take a few deep breaths, drink a bit of water, and think about the people that you are interested in, and the people whose perspective you want to hear or tap into. And I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. Hello, group number one. If you have picked this happiness card, this is going to be your reading today for what do they truly think of you, how do they really see you right now. So, needless to say, this person sees you as someone incredibly happy, someone who is really bursting with life. They see you as someone quite young or in a very young energy. You feel very vital. Especially I'm picking that up because of this bird here. You feel like you have a lot of vital energy. You have a lot of passion. There's a lot going on for you. It feels like you're just bursting with energy. You're bursting with potential. You're bursting with happiness. Things are really happening for you here. So what we're going to do, first of all, we're just going to get these cards out and then go with the other ones. So we have confidence next. They also see you as an incredibly confident person, as again, someone who is really bursting out of their bubble right now, as someone who is really shining their light right now, or just really stepping in their own empowerment or on the road to their own empowerment right now with happiness, with the confidence here. We also have healing. This person sees you potentially as a healer. So as someone who is offering healing to others. This healing can come in many different ways, though. It can be like, you are in the medicine profession, for example, or a counselor type, maybe a psychotherapist, psychiatrist, or in that field, clinical psychologist, or just psychology in general, counseling in general, any type of coaching work where you help someone achieve a certain result or help them overcome something about themselves. Also healing in terms of bringing that positive energy, bringing the energy of love forward and allowing other beings on this world to be more aligned with love, with happiness, with their own potential. I feel like that in itself also does qualify as healing here for this group, because this person does see you as, as a healer more broadly. It's not like, healing in general as a Reiki healer or something like that, even though you might be. But you are a more general healer is what's coming through here. Maybe you're also a very empathetic person, very sensitive, and they do feel into that, and they just think that you have this great potential to tap into things and to tap into other people, and through that bring healing to them. We also have commitment showing up. With commitment, this feels like you are very committed to what you do. You're very committed to your desires. You're very committed, very disciplined to get things and to do things that you really want to do, or things that you really see value in. You are also a very loyal partner, a very loyal friend here, but overall very committed, a very hard worker, someone very disciplined. You're one of those people who I wouldn't be surprised if you got up in the morning very early, for example, to get started on the day or something like that, and sort of did that over and over, or just had a certain routine or something that you do that you're very committed to. Maybe it's a hobby or just something else in your life, even your work, your purpose or whatever you're doing. You feel like you're committed to that. You feel like you enter into things with your own heart, which is what this person would call commitment. And you're not someone who would just shy away from things when they get difficult. This person definitely sees you as someone who gets through things, who works through things, who does their best to work through what needs to be done, who doesn't run away when things get hard. Okay, so that's how they see you. Righty, so what's next here? We have the root girl, the disowned self. We have the galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. Okay, cool. We have the horned cactus. Okay, this is it's bothering me that I didn't pick the fourth card here, so I'm going to get it. But overall, what I'm seeing here is that this person sees potentially that you've been through a difficult time with the root girl, that you have had to work on yourself a great deal to be able to come to this level of happiness and to this level of sort of healing that you're now putting out to others. We have joyful muse coming through, inspiration. Okay, this is again very joyful energy, but this person feels like you are someone who is coming from difficulty or some type of contrast to this happiness. They feel like you weren't always just this happy, this confident, or this wise. They feel like something must have happened to you to have led to this. It's like an intuition, an internal feeling about you. And they feel like you're very deeply spiritual here with the galactic mushroom. You feel like the type of person who is very kind to others, who is very connected to other people, who feels other people very, very deeply here. Always with the mushroom energy, I'm always thinking of people or things that are deeply interwoven, deeply interconnected, and are deeply feeling the happiness, the love, and also the pain, the suffering of other beings on this planet. So they definitely think of you as an empath, as a highly sensitive person here, as someone who is very, very deep, feels things incredibly deeply, as someone who also is not fully satisfied with the matrix, the way the society is set up and things like that. Someone who is seeing through that, and someone who wants to have different things, someone who wants to manifest different things for themselves. Someone who is also incredibly resourceful. Again, with this cactus, I'm getting the energy of you being someone who is incredibly persevering, someone who can just withstand massive amounts of difficulty, massive amounts of pressure. And you do it with ease, with grace, with flow, without a sweat. You just do things very easily. You can handle very difficult times and sort of just move through it. This person feels like they have massive respect for you about this whole quality. What else, Spirit, here? Yeah, you're incredibly resourceful. You are quite good at finding resources in every single area of your life, especially when things are difficult. This does come to the forefront more. When things aren't as difficult, it feels like it's just a breeze. It just feels like you maybe are a more lucky person. But when things are harder in life, I feel like this quality of yours really comes through and shines even more. Maybe your person has seen you do certain things like very quickly here to think of you being as incredibly resourceful as well. And also joyful muse. They see you as someone who is incredibly creative, as someone who has a lot of different hobbies, a lot of different interests here. Someone whose life is also very colorful. You are overall very, very creative. We have three here, so that is making me think of the Empress energy. And just overall, it feels like you love to dive into creative endeavors, into creative pursuits. Either it's drawing or painting something, you're always doing something creative here. Whether it's ceramics or something like that, pot making, whatever you resonate with, this person does see you as an incredibly creative person in all areas. That goes hand in hand here with this resourcefulness. They love seeing you in this creative energy. Okay, so let's see now what else you got. You got write a gratitude list. So yeah, they see you as someone who's grateful to be a part of this life, as someone who practices gratitude, as someone who potentially also has a gratitude journal. We have be still here. This person feels like you're the type of person who would meditate or go on, mindful walks in nature, someone who likes to be in nature, someone who sometimes just needs time off to be by themselves, to be with themselves, to just chill out, lie on the carpet at home or just lie on the couch or lie on the bed and just sort of chill out. You're the type of person who needs that time alone to recharge. They think of you as an introvert here, definitely. They also think of you as someone who meditates or someone who just likes to chill out, listen to music sometimes, and just sort of dive into those feelings, dives into those emotions. Ooh, how cool. We have movement coming through. So you are also seen as someone who likes to move, but move the way that your body is calling you. Even though, here we have had this strong discipline, but I feel like for you, when it comes to movement, you are not as disciplined, or at least this person doesn't think of you as someone who would go to the gym, for example, but they do think of you as someone who likes to dance, who likes to sort of sway their body, who likes to put on music and just sort of move around to that. Or also they think of you as someone who is just dedicated to a particular way of moving your body. Like, for example, certain dance routine or certain dance you're really interested in. What's coming through is also pole dancing, also yoga. I feel like you are interested in like very specific ways of moving your body, but you're not, the hardcore, let's go to the gym every morning type of person. Definitely not for this person. The way that they see you is more like you are more aligned with the gentle sort of swaying things and yoga. That's something that they feel is more resonant with you. They could be wrong, of course. Could be completely wrong about you. Maybe you are the type of hardcore fitness junkie. But that's basically how they view you here. Next we have create art. So second card, create art coming through. They see you as someone who definitely creates art, who draws, who paints, who maybe writes poetry. Overall, someone who does very strong creative pursuits and someone who loves doing those creative pursuits and diving into those things. And also this person sees you as someone who likes their space clean, who often cleans their own space, and someone who just likes things organized, clean around them. A clean space equals a clean mind type of person here. Someone who just takes time off to clean, and someone who possibly even enjoys organizing, cleaning, structurizing their own place and surroundings. So that's what's coming through here for you. Let's now look at what the tarot is saying. Okay, we have turning in the Four of Swords coming through. This is again a meditative person, someone who meditates. So they definitely again think of you as someone who is a very contemplative person, someone who likes to think a lot about themselves, about the world, about their relationships. You know, someone who just likes to be in their head a lot, basically. That type of person. Next we have here rebirth. Did I mess this up? Yeah, this is the Four of Cups. So sorry. But this is the Osho Zen Tarot, so it basically means it's a little bit of a different energy that I'm picking up. I'm picking more the Four of Swords here, but the Four of Cups is also not taking up the energy of others, the energy that doesn't serve you. With that energy of meditation here, it feels like you are detached or can detach yourself from negative thoughts. You have a special skill where you are able to control your thoughts in a very meticulous way from this person's perspective of you here. So rebirth is coming through the Ten of Swords here. With the Ten of Swords, I'm getting like, again, that energy of transformation to you. Like there was difficulty before in your life, in your past, but you were able to overcome it. You were able to rise above it, to transform yourself. Sort of becoming more empowered and also reconnecting more to your inner child. So this person sees you also as someone who is becoming more innocent, becoming more joyful, becoming more happy, you know, overall in every area of their life. You love to go on adventures. You love to explore new things from this person's perspective. They just see you as someone who is also currently embarking on a new page in your own life. So starting a new chapter in your life, starting a new adventure in your life here. You like to explore things, you like to travel from this person's perspective of you as well. And we have harmony here, the Ten of Cups. It just feels like you are in complete harmony in your soul, in your body. This person sees you as someone who is very temperate, very chill, but also, you know, just very pleasant to be around. They just feel this serenity and calmness also permeating them whenever they are around you. They consider you to be one of the calmest and nicest and gentlest people that they know here. Very joyful, very fun to be around. They always just feel so good when they are around you here. And again, here with harmony, it just is a stark contrast to this rebirth energy as well. So yeah, definitely, you have been through difficulty here with rebirth. You have had difficult circumstances in your past, but you're able to sort of rise above this. I feel like this person feels immense amount of respect for you because of that here. And next we have playfulness. So more of that positive, sort of upbeat energy here with playfulness. They see you as an incredibly playful, fun, joyful person. You just feel like, you know, you are in the center of attention. You know, you just like to express yourself. You like to sometimes be a little bit extra with your clothes or with your makeup. You really love to express yourself as this person's thinking of you. So you're not someone who would be, you know, using beige or gray clothing. You're someone who likes to stand out with your clothes, or at least that's what your person thinks of you. Maybe you're just wearing colorful or, you know, different, more stunning clothes around them, or they just happen to run into you at that time. But that's definitely what they're thinking of you over here. So let's see now what else wants to come out. I'm going to finish it there for you for this reading. It's been a quick little one, but we're also going to get you guys guidance now. So just overall, what guidance wants to come out for you today. So let's see, Spirit, what wants to come out here. What's the guidance for group number 1? We have nurture, 42. It's time to nurture yourself more, nurture your body, nurture your relationships with your own self, but also the people around you. We have empowerment here as well. And we have comfort. So it's time to really focus on that comfort. It's time to nurture yourself, empower yourself, and focus on bringing more comfort into your lives. Just overall satisfying yourself a bit more in your own life, bringing that sort of satisfaction of life closer to you. With nurture here, you know, coming through in upright position, just couldn't think of that word. So you need to nurture yourself, and you need to allow others to nurture you. This also might mean just asking someone to take care of you or to do something for you at this time. Also, you can ask yourself with this card, what does it mean to you to nurture or to be nurtured by others? As you answer this question, as you maybe already know in your own mind, as it's popping into your head, you can then give that to yourself at this point in time, or maybe even ask someone to satisfy that need for you. Your energy here is overall to stop pushing so hard and quit pushing yourself so hard. Stop being so hard on yourself. Now is the time to be nurtured, to give yourself that comfort, to just really, you know, take care of yourself here. Right, so with the comfort, we also have a similar energy. I'm just jumping over here. So with comfort, the energy that's coming towards you is basically, it's okay to ask for comfort, and it's okay to seek comfort out at this time. Just this sort of validating experience. It's okay to do it. So life does not have to be so hard, is what you are asked to remember at this time. There is also no virtue in struggling. So to get to the state you want to achieve or be in your life, you need to let go of your attachment to discomfort and to the idea that things need to be hard to be worth something. The greatest clarity is going to be achieved when you are in a state of ease. So deep down, you know you crave the soothing, the settled, the cozy feeling of well-being, you know, being nurtured, and that sort of cuddled up energy. But you need to actually allow yourself to have it instead of denying yourself of it. Okay, that is your message here. What are you not letting yourself do or have at this time, group number 1? And also because you think that letting yourself do or have it will mean that you are weak, or might mean that something else that you are basically making that mean about you or about your behavior. Okay, would asking for help or would asking for nurture mean that you are weak, or that, you know, or are you afraid of something else? It's time to just dive deeper into that, get clearer on that, and allow yourself more comfort, more of that sort of pleasantries. And also with empowerment, it's just overall, it's a similar energy. They're all sort of falling into one another here. With empowerment, Spirit is saying to you that at this time you are really falling and coming into your true power. So this power is not the power over other people. This is the coming into the power of your individual gifts and their individual expression in this life. So you are transforming the powerlessness within you and just cutting it off If you have previously suffered, you are now turning lemons into lemonade, and the whole universe is going to know about it. So it's time to claim your authority over your own life at this time and really be who you came here to be. But also don't push so hard, Just allow yourself to fall in line easily with what you're meant to do. Okay? So that's all that I have for you today, group number 1. Hope this was pleasant and hope it was interesting to you. Let me know in the comment section down below how this was for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share with someone that you love if you feel like they might benefit from this type of reading as well. If you want a personal tarot reading with me, all the information about that can be found in the description box below this video and the pinned comment below this video as well. You will find my email, my website listed there if you want to contact me. Also, if you want additional videos, you have the option to subscribe and join the Patreon community. The link is down below. Thank you everyone for your beautiful support as always. Thank you everyone who has been sending donations as well. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Hope you have a beautiful day. Bye. Hello, group number 2, welcome to your reading. If you have picked this financial health card, this is going to be a reading today for what they truly think of you, what's really going on. We're just going to tap into what's coming through for you here. This is going to be quite a straightforward, quick type of reading because we have quite a lot of cards to get through. So financial health, quite on the nose. The message here is this person thinks of you as quite an abundant person. They think you have a lot of money. They think you're having like a quite luxurious life or quite a luxurious lifestyle in general. They possibly think you have nice clothes, maybe even designer clothes, maybe even a special type of car or something like that. This person really thinks that, you can afford a lot of things. They see you as someone having quite a lot of money. I'm just going to separate the cards. First of all, we're just going to look at this one. They see you as overall abundant and also someone who really knows how to handle money, how to work with money. Someone who has a good relationship with money as well, good relationship with finances. Someone who can respect money here as well. So you're not just someone who, throws money around. You feel like you know how to handle money. You maybe have good ways of handling finances as well. Maybe a special notebook designated to that here also. This person does also see you as someone who potentially likes to invest or likes to just see how else they could really capitalize on their own wealth or capitalize their own capital, so to speak. So yeah, they see you as someone who is good in that area, the financial side of things, someone who knows how to profit, how to just have money come to them in quite an easy way, I would say. So we have animals coming through here as well. So this person sees you as an animal lover, possibly a veterinarian. They see you as someone who has animals, so they sort of connect you with animals naturally in their own mind. If you don't have animals, this person thinks that you have an animal. Even if they feel like you maybe don't, if they know that you don't, they feel like you should. That's coming through. We have friendship here. This could also be a friend that you're asking of, or this person just considers you to be a very friendly person. And we have love. Okay, so what's coming through here with friendship, it's quite a very sanguinic type of person, those four people. We have a choleric, sanguinic, phlegmatic, and melancholic. So you feel like you're a sanguinic type of person, or at least this person has pegged you for one. With friendship, you feel very joyful, you go with the flow, you go with what people love, you're very much seen like a social butterfly here, someone who likes people, someone who likes to be around people, someone who likes animals, just every type of being. Basically, you feel like you really love the world. You love people in it, you love animals, you love plants. You feel like you're a very sort of joyful person. Also, so what else? Here with friendship, this person feels like you have a very good relationship with them. Yeah. They feel like they can trust you. They feel like you are someone they can talk to when they have a certain problem or a certain issue, especially in regards to finances or how they should navigate that world. Possibly you're also good with numbers here, is what's coming through with this financial health. So you're also overall very optimistic, positive person, especially in more sort of bad or difficult situations. So you're quite an optimistic and hopeful, buoyant person, cheerful, bright, someone who is assured of good things coming, or someone who is overall just of good cheer, quite an upbeat person here. So confidently optimistic is what I would say. Confident that everything is going to work out here, or in general with things, quite enthusiastic about stuff, having a positive outlook on life, very loving as well. Since we do have this love here, I am feeling like, you do feel possibly like you radiate love out of you, and this person could have a crush on you. Just because we do have this love coming through here, it's not necessary, so do take this only if it resonates for your situation, if you feel like that's a confirmation. But yeah, this person does feel like there is maybe something more between the two of you, something more romantic. Maybe you guys just know each other as friends, and this is sort of moving towards something a bit more romantic now, or just sometimes you tend to just look at one another in more of a romantic fashion. This person's like, ooh, is there something there, They sort of are keeping that potentiality, that potential in the back of their mind here. So let's see what else we have. Let's go with this one first. We have the Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. Just feels like you're a very good decision maker. Just such a good decision maker, knowing what you're choosing, doing that, like being fully on board, having ownership of your choices. You just feel like a very well-rounded, very grounded person, very strong, very stable person, very practical here as well with this energy. We have Spirit of the River, movement towards adventure. So also a very adventurous person. Someone who I feel like here likes to dive into the ocean, possibly. We have Beloved, radical acceptance. So again, there is this loving energy here. And we have Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. This person just overall does consider you to be a very lucky person. Someone who just has luck on their side. Someone who just, does things and they end up with a lot of good fortune, basically. So here with the Feast of Plenty, it's again indicating a similar energy than the financial health energy. With the Feast of Plenty, here we have again someone who is quite hardworking with that B energy, someone who is dedicated to their job, their career, what they do in life in general, maybe even their hobbies here. So this person also does see you as someone who is always hungry for more. You always want something new, something more unconventional to happen. You just feel like you want a lot of options to be available to you. You know, like a plethora of options that are around you. You like to have that sort of resourcefulness around you, is what this person feels. You're a good decision maker, just with both of these swords coming through. I feel like overall you have many choices, but you know what to choose and to make a right decision. That's also really, really tapping strongly, connecting with the fortune wheel here. It just feels like you overall connect very well to blessings. You know, you feel like you're a very blessed person, like spirit is blessing you. You always have luck and right timing on your hands, like a turn of fortune is on its way towards you right now. This person just feels like you have a certain magic touch, that things that you touch turn into gold and there is nothing you can do wrong, you know, that type of energy. It just feels like you just need to hold what you desire as your intention and it becomes true. It feels like you're a master manifester. You know, that's I feel like that's a book, or that's just a oracle or something by Gabrielle Feinstein. I don't know her second name, but it just feels like, you know, it's that type of energy. You know, you're the master manifester. Spirit has your back always. You're that type of person, or at least, you know, that's the vibe that I'm getting here of this person, of what they think of you. They wouldn't use the same wording as I do. They would just say that you were, you know, born on the right side of the planet or the bed or whatever, you know, whatever comes to mind. They would just say that you were just born with, I don't know, good decision making, good genes under the right stars or whatever. So, beloved, radical acceptance. You are again someone who is very loving. So we have the beloved love here coming through for you. With the beloved, this person sees you as someone who is very desired by other people, someone who is the object of affection of other people, someone who's just overall loving of others, someone who just has that certain sort of loving energy within them, that they just spread it out into the world. You know, those type of people who are just overall very cheerful, that again sanguinic energy, that very cheerful, optimistic, upbeat person who's always just sort of puts a smile on your face even if you're in a shitty mood, you know, that type of person. Or at least that's what you are for this person. You know, you always have something good to say. You always sort of bring this love and fire and passion into their lives here. And you always sort of transform them, even if they're feeling bad. You transform them into feeling a bit better with your positive energy. And also here we have you do tend to love what is, you know. Even if there is something, let's say, ugly, quote unquote, you're going to find a way to find beauty in it. So to me, this definitely feels like you're the type of person who is able to see beauty and approach everything with love. See beauty in everything. Next we have here the spirit of the river energy. And I feel like with the spirit of the river, you're the type of person who goes with the flow, who likes to move towards adventure. Sometimes with the spirit of the river, you also tend to just fixate on like certain little tiny miniature problems in your life. But overall, you like to just allow and trust the current timing, you know, trust that it's all going to resolve itself. So even though you sometimes tend to just fixate on certain like tiny miniature things that your person would consider insignificant, you at the same time do tend to have this flow about you, that you just tend to easily allow things to happen, easily allow and trust the universe to bring you exactly what you need. You definitely trust that all will be well, and you're the type of person, from this person's perspective, to simply let go and enjoy the thrill of the ride. So that type of energy. So what do we have next here, Spirit? We have sync with the moon. Okay, definitely very connected with the cycles of the moon here. I feel like this person possibly notices shifts in your behavior when there's a full moon, especially. Like there is possibly something that you do that you won't even notice that this person notices about you, and they feel like they've connected that to the full moon now. You know, it's a little bit silly possibly, but it just feels like to this person it makes sense. Like they have found a certain pattern between how you are acting and the full moon, and it feels like to them like you are somehow connected to that. Like you are somehow influenced by the full moon here, like your behavior, your way of existing, being, way of feeling is synced with the full moon to a certain extent. You are seen as quite a spiritual person, as someone who possibly does astrology or is or would be interested in astrology here, interested in the universe, interested in astrophysics as well. Next we have here watch a movie. This person feels like you are a great movie connoisseur, like you know things about movies. You're really well read in the movie, in the dimension of like filmmaking, movies in general. Maybe you even do something in relation to the movies, or you film something, maybe you make videos, maybe you assist in making videos, or just you like movies. Overall, this person thinks you like movies, thinks you're interested in movies, thinks that they would enjoy watching a movie with you. They also think of you as someone who likes to go to the cinema, but also who likes to just watch movies at home, or if you know in your what was that? In your city or in your town and in your village, you have one of those sort of group movie watching events. I know that in our city we have that quite often, you know, when there's like this big screen and it's somewhere on the plaza or somewhere like that, and a lot of people just come to sort of hang out a bit and watch a movie together. So they definitely think of you as someone who would enjoy those types of things, but also just someone who likes to chill out and just, you know, do that Netflix and chill occasionally, just chill out after a long day. Watch a movie, watch a TV show. They possibly think that you binge watch TV shows as well. So make a meal. They see you or think of you as a good cook. Okay, just going to put this out there. Someone who knows how to balance meals, someone who knows how to balance tastes, someone who overall knows how to cook really, really well and eat very, very healthy. This person thinks of you as someone who eats healthy and someone who knows how to make good food. So this person is definitely someone who would trust you with making them a dish or making them a meal of any kind, especially if it's cooked, especially if it's lunch or dinner, you know, a cooked meal. They would definitely love to receive that from you. I feel like some of you also have cooked for your person before and they really enjoyed it, so they really want to experience that again. And we have make a vision board. This person just see you as someone who's really inspired about life, someone who's very driven to create more, to see more, to do more. You definitely listen to your heart a lot, and you feel like you're the type of someone who would maybe even make a scrapbook about events in your life or where you want to go, or about a certain significant, very important event. You tend to like inspirational quotes. Here is what's coming through as well. Anything else? You possibly like to do yoga and just like to express yourself in art. That's definitely here. And also we do have again another spiritual card. So I do feel like this person thinks of you as a spiritual person, connect with crystals. So they definitely do think that you are into astrology, crystals, possibly crystal healing as well, or just overall like to connect to crystals or to have crystals around you. Maybe this person would also think of you as someone who does tarot readings, okay? Overall, someone who is quite, a spiritual person, not as religious as spiritual. And yeah, again, we have this, if you look at her, this sort of line around the head, we can see that there are some planets there as well. So that's again making me think of astrology here and being in touch with that, I feel like you're the type of person who would know that Pluto is now in Aquarius and what all of that means and what that's right? I'm not even sure. Yeah, I feel like that's right. And that Saturn is going into, I feel like, Pisces. Yes, Saturn has gone into Pisces, and what all of that means, so you're definitely the type of person who would have that knowledge down to a T, someone who would definitely know all about that. So what do we have here? Let's look at the tarot. So we have the Nine of Cups. We have laziness here. So this person thinks of you as someone who's, again, very well off. The Nine of Cups is someone who loves to take care of themselves, someone who likes to pamper themselves, someone who just likes to take that time off to just really caretake their body, their self, their soul, their emotional body here as well. We have healing here, the King of Cups. You're very emotionally mature. With all of that love, with all of that friendship, that's definitely very, very present here. Very mature, very solid. You have this beautiful balance between the heart and the mind. That's definitely just radiating through you, through all of your connections. We have maturity here. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This person does see you as embarking on something new in life right now. We have traveling, the Eight of Wands. You definitely are quite an upbeat person, someone who loves to travel, but also occasionally sometimes who likes to compare themselves to others. So there is this certain type of comparison that you like to do where you just like to compare. I don't feel like it's physical, it's more like emotional, or like what someone else is doing to you, to yourself, that means. So yeah, I feel like that's just what's coming through. That's overall just, comparing yourself, seeing what someone else is doing, then being like, oh, that would be interesting, or I don't do that, maybe I should try that. That type of energy here is coming through. You like to have, I feel like, a certain desire, certain need to work towards, or a certain project to work towards with this comparison. It just feels like that fulfills you, especially also with this make a vision board energy here. It just feels like you need something to propel you forward, something to inspire you. And often you're also inspired by other people here, by comparing yourself to others and being like, okay, I'm not there yet, but I want to be. So then you work towards getting there. So that's what your person sees here. Also, sometimes there is, of course, unhealthy comparisons as well, and they might sometimes occasionally think that that is the case for you as well here. And we have here the traveling energy. So I feel like you are the type of person who likes to, again, travel, who does tend to speed through life's lessons, someone who is very quickly doing things, someone who has quick developments happen in their lives as well, someone who overall just has a lot of movement, progress, and momentum in their own lives. And also someone who is currently embarking on a new growth, a new adventure, like you're manifesting something new into your reality right now. But at the same time, you're doing this with a lot of sort of maturity, with a lot of grace. You're not speeding through it right now. You're more so allowing things to happen to you. You're allowing yourself to grow. You're allowing yourself to develop at this time, to really grow into a new self. That's what your person feels here. That might be quite, strong. But yeah, they feel like you have encountered a new sense of stability, a new sense of security about you as well. And you are now on a journey to a new beginning in your life. Like you're discovering new things about yourself right now. Okay, with the healing, what's coming through here is you are a good healer, just in terms of how you approach other people and how, yeah, like how you are around other people, the state of your being when you are around other people. You just tend to cheer people up. You tend to work as a healer, an optimistic, upbeat healer, joyful energy for others. You are also, again, very mature with both of these cards. Maturity is oozing through you. You're very emotionally balanced. You feel like you're the master of your emotions. And you have a lot of compassion in your own heart and compassion for other people. You have this harmony of heart and mind that I said before. Also, this person feels like you are spiritually wise and quite a calm person. You are also a good listener, a nurturer, and someone who is an ultimate supporter, someone who just tends to love to support other people with the healing. And next, the laziness, and they're the first one that we had here. Someone whose wishes are always being fulfilled. Someone who enjoys their time on holidays. Someone who just feels this personal and spiritual completion in their own lives. You know, like you feel very fulfilled. You feel very content with your own life is what's coming through here. You just tend to give yourself that energy of just loving life, of taking it easy, of enjoying yourself. You know, you just tend to do that from this person's perspective. You like to give yourself comfort, just like to give yourself enjoyment. So let's see now what else wants to come out for you. We're just going to move forward to some guidance now. I'm not going to go on and on about this. We're just going to give you some guidance, group number 2, if you want that. Woo. So we have surrender. Okay, just let go, just surrender. Practice surrendering more. And Spirit is telling me just to get one more card. Okay, this one just flew out of the deck. And I feel like this one's going to be interesting, especially because you do like adventure. So the reveal, the mystery card is going to be definitely very, very interesting to you to tap into. But first of all, we're just going to tap into this surrender. So with surrender in the upright position, just fix that. What is coming out for you here is that you need to just let go and relinquish control of whatever you are struggling with or whatever you are wanting to move towards in your life right now. And also just turn that control over to the universe at large. Surrender is not failure, is something that you also just need to remember as this card comes out. So stop resisting whatever it is that you feel the need to control, and begin to have faith that if you turn over that control, you will be caught and held by the universe, by Source, by God, by Spirit, by Shiva, by whoever you resonate with. So however scary it might appear right now or seem right now, it will be an immense relief when you give up and turn the power over to the powers that are in this situation. Okay, so just let go, release, surrender to the universe, surrender to what is. Let the universe take you to where you need to be. Let the universe connect you to the people you need to be connected to. Stop struggling and stop searching. Just allow things to come to you. Allow the ideas to come to you, okay? And just chill out a bit. Watch a movie here, you know. Make a meal. Sync with the moon. Connect with crystals, you know. Practice this laziness a little bit more. So, reveal the mystery is your next card. This one is interesting. This one is incredibly lovely. This one basically means that the universe has been trying to give you an answer all this time. So, you have simply not been in a place where you can hear it. So, you are asked right now to ask a question right here and now. You are guided to close your eyes and focus on that question. Feel yourself opening up with a readiness and a wanting to know the answer. And when you feel that you are ready, Without thinking about it, walk over to a bookcase and let yourself be drawn to a specific book. Open that book and let it fall open to whatever page it naturally opens to. Now let your gaze be drawn to the specific sentence or paragraph that stands out to you. And read the words being offered to you as an answer to that question that you have posed in the beginning. It may also seem like a little bit cryptic at first, but try to understand how the message you have just been led to contains all or part of the answer to the question that you have posed before, right? It may let you know something really, really interesting. Reveal the mystery, my love, and with that I'm going to close this reading. Thank you so much for connecting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share this video with someone that you love if you feel like they might benefit from it. And thank you so much for sharing your lovely, lovely energy with me today. If you want a personal tarot reading, all the information is down below in the description box and the pinned comment. And if you want to have more videos from me and more 18+ videos, make sure to check out the Patreon. The link is down below. We also have healings and all the additional videos over there. So make sure you are joining. Also, thank you to everyone who has been supporting Vic's Tarot Guidance, who has been sending donations, and everything else. Thank you so much for your loving energy, for watching my videos, and for just sharing this loveliness with me. So I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, group number 3, welcome. If you have picked this transformation card with the butterfly, this is going to be a reading for what they truly think of you, what's really going on in their head. So this person feels like you are always shifting, you're always transforming. You don't stay the same. They don't feel you, or they don't expect you to be the type of person who stays the same, who does the same thing, who has the same job. It feels like this person, in the time that they have known you, they have already seen these profound shifts happen in your own life. Like you have gone through from, maybe doing something as a profession to something entirely different. Or maybe also you have really transformed as a person. This feels like it's, that's my cat, by the way. So this feels like it's definitely very, very, connected. Like your personality, not really personality shifts, but like the type of person that you are, what you wear, that seems to be shifting a lot. It also does feel here that this person might have known you in, the young adult years and the teenage years, when we usually do tend to experiment a lot with our style, with what we want to do, so they might have gotten to know you around that area where you were shifting a lot. Or also another thing that's coming through, this person has known you for quite a while, and through that they have seen you transform a great deal, go through many different phases, go through many different interests, and so on. What else do we have here? We have empowerment. You're also the type of person who's really empowered, who doesn't mind being in the light, who doesn't mind being in the spotlight, who doesn't mind speak and all have their eyes on you, or have everyone's eyes on you. You feel like you're very empowered. You feel like you're a very confident person. I feel like this possibly is also due to a lot of transformation that's been going on in your life. You feel like you're just very sort of solid, very stable as a person here with this empowerment. Very much someone who has a strong stability inside of themselves. Someone who has a very strong root chakra as well, very stable, very empowered, someone really standing in their own energy, so to speak. So you're not easily swayed either. Interesting. You have justice here as well. and you have a compassion coming out for you as well. So with both of these cards, with justice and with compassion, you might have a knack for just making sure that every situation, every issue is handled equally, is handled justly. My cat just wants me to open the door there, so we're going to ignore this for a bit. Okay, maybe I should open the door and return to you, so I'm going to do that. Alrighty, so with the cat taken care of, with the cat being treated justly and with compassion, we are now returning to this reading. So yeah, I feel like definitely you like things to be equal, you like things to be just, you like things to be just, handled humanely. It's not even like you're asking a lot here with this justice. You feel like you're just the type of person who likes everyone to be treated fairly. You like to weigh up situations. You like justice to prevail. And I feel like you're overall a good decision maker here is what's coming through as well. You're like being very reasonable, and I feel like overall this person sees you as someone who takes pride in being reasonable as well. You're also a good negotiator here is what's coming through. You are someone who is going to treat others with compassion, with love. You are someone who also makes people feel like it's safe to open up. I feel like possibly this person feels like it's safe to open up to you as well. But yeah, overall, it's safe to open up to others. That's the sort of vibe that you give, and to open up to me. Yeah, you feel like you're a very leveled person. You don't feel like you have a lot of emotional upheavals going on in your life either. You feel like you're just very smooth sailing type of person. With Justice, Libra energy is coming through, which is sort of very flowy energy, living in flow, living with just that sort of smooth sailing energy, but little bit of a social butterfly here. I am getting this person thinks of you as an extrovert, as someone who really likes to be around people, as someone who likes to connect to people. You are good at seeing other people's point of view as well. And overall, you're someone who does really honor your feelings. And because that is the case here, you also do tend to honor other people's feelings very much. You are a very good support to other people is what's coming through here as well. So you're a very supportive person. You're possibly someone who is very good with legal issues or law. Maybe you're a lawyer or a judge even. Someone who just knows a lot of those things if that resonates. And you just like to give support and be support, be the supportive character in other people's lives, sort of empower them up, while at the same time you are the main character in your own life, but at the same time just this sort of solid person who helps others as well. So you're not the type of person who's going to be like, it's all about me. You're the type of person who's going to be like, okay, this is me, this is my main story, but through this story I'm also helping others. Okay, very helpful person. So let's see what we have here. We have winter's dreams gestation period. This person just also sees you as someone who likes to take time off. Sometimes, like with this transformation, it feels like sometimes you just take some time to yourself, almost like retreat a little bit into your shell. We have Will-o'-the-wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. Cool. It feels like overall with all of this energy, you understand the process of transformation, transition really, really well. For example, the Death card is very much on point with all of this. Just feels like you get that energy, you get that. Oh, we have compassion coming through the second time. Just looked at that. Okay, ADHD brain coming back in, coming back to this. Yeah, that energy of death is definitely present here. And that just means like you go with the transformation. You go with the flow of transformation where spirit is taking you. And that's super powerful. That's not what your person would tell you. However, that's what I would tell you. It's what your person would tell you here coming back. Oh my God, I'm scattered a little bit. Possibly they are scattered when it comes to you. Maybe you make them a bit nervous. But overall, coming back to this point, I don't usually lose my focus so much. So interesting. Yes, where were we? Yeah, you are shifting a lot. That's what your person would say. Wow. Heart home is next. So compassion coming through for the second time. Obviously, a very compassionate person. I don't look at these cards before I, shuffle them and just pick different cards out. So it's lovely to see, these coming through. And also we have deep quiet, meditation and stillness. So yeah, definitely like that deep quiet in you. There's something there. I feel like your person doesn't necessarily get that fully, but there is something there. There's something there to the deep quiet, to the transitioning, to the changes, to this energy of death, rebirth, renewal. You are the type of person who lets go of the past a great deal, and who just always is on a certain transition into something new in their lives. Okay, so anything else here? You have a lot of conscious awareness as well with the winter dream. You're very aware of the things around you, of certain societal injustices here as well. So you are the type of proponent for strong justice, standing up for other people, standing up for the rights and the values of other people. This person does think of you as someone who would go on a riot or something like that, even, to support others, to support a cause. Also, with the will of the wisp, you are seen a bit as a great mystery to your person here. It's like you're a bit, you're a bit that energy on the twilight moors or the foggy little forest, that type of energy. You are very intriguing to this person, but they also feel like getting closer to you would be going on a special journey that they are not sure they want to get themselves into. Like there's just something about you that's so interesting, and at the same time like a little bit scary. Like they are not sure what type of adventure they would be signing up to if they got to just be more in your presence. There's just something about your energy that feels like you would take them, like swoop them up and take them on a certain little adventure, or even like the biggest adventure of their own lives. So with compassion, we have this beautiful pink energy overall, this loving, profound, heartful energy here. You are love in its truest form based on this person. You are very lovely. You are so sweet. You're very gentle. At the same time, you are that mystery, but also so gentle, so loving, so cute, so allowing, almost like there's just something about you that I'm struggling to put words to, but there's just something about you here that really fills your person with joy, that fills them with abandon, that fills them with a certain energy of surrender and allowing and letting go and just fully settling into the moment. There is something scary about you, but also so loving. So it's like possibly a twin flame energy here as well because of these two. Just the interaction between these two is just very profound. And also we do have so much transformation here, so it's possibly this is a twin flame energy for some. So if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't have to, it doesn't have to be yours, but it's just something that might resonate for some people very strongly, and they do feel like I want to point it out. So with the deep quiet, you are seen as someone who meditates, as someone who is spiritual, or at least in the meditation sense. someone who likes to have stillness in their lives, to sometimes occasionally step outside the concerns of your everyday life. So you're not someone who would be just super committed to just doing in your life. You feel like you need to retreat, you need to take some time off, as said here with this winter dream. Maybe just even a couple of days off, just to have that weekend off or something, to go outside, to go to a cabin or something like that. You know, you're the type of person who needs like specific hermit time to function and to be your best self, according to this person. That's how they see you. So, yeah, a bit of a hermit, overall an extroverted person, very much a social butterfly, but someone who needs those sort of periods of time for themselves. Okay, so how else do they see you here? We have read, a voracious reader. This person thinks you read a lot. This person thinks that you have a lot of books at home. They just see you like you read a ton of books, not necessarily fiction, also a lot of non-fiction and informative literature. You do feel like you are a very empowered person, like you could be a coach or in that line of profession, someone self-employed maybe as well. And we have sing here. They think of you as a person who sings in the shower, or who sings in the car, or who sings when no one's watching. You know, they definitely think of you as that type of person. So cute. They also do feel like you're the type of person who builds strength, who goes to the gym, who likes to focus on your muscle tone, who likes to focus on your body looking good. So this person thinks of you as someone who goes to the gym, who has a special routine. And we have connect with the earth, also someone who's deeply connected to the earth, someone who is deeply grounded. I definitely got that energy there, especially with this empowerment. You are an incredibly grounded person. Very, very much someone who's deeply embodied is what's coming through here. And overall, yeah, it feels like you're deeply connected to the earth as well. Like you're deeply connected to the cycles of the earth. So anything else? You feel like, yeah, like there is something in you that really attunes you to earth here. And just what's coming through here is you could really connect to plants, to trees, to animals. Not something that your person would say in any way, but that's something that I'm seeing here, that you have a profound way of connecting to plants and to trees. Like you can feel trees really, really deeply. So I would suggest looking into that, or just exploring your connection to plants here if you haven't yet, because I feel like that would be very interesting for you. So next we have nourish your temple. You do take good care of your body. So your person here sees you as someone who takes care of their body, someone who makes sure they eat well, someone who makes sure that they eat a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, who has a very good diet. Very good diet, very good fitness. You know, you're not the type of person who would possibly eat a lot of sugar, or someone who is attempting to live a more vegan lifestyle or a more vegetarian lifestyle. You know, you're just someone who really takes care and is careful about what they put into their own bodies. Here, you are also possibly someone who drinks spirulina, chlorella, or any type of those detox thingies. That type of energy, definitely. Like your person thinks like you are a bit nuts, possibly occasionally, because of all the things that you like to ingest, or all the things that you like to put inside of yourself, or all the detoxes that you do, maybe even liver cleanses. That's the type of energy here that I'm picking up as well, for those of you more hardcore. But yeah, this person does feel like you're hardcore when it comes to taking care of your health. So let's see now, what else do we have? Experiencing the Three of Wands. So you're very hopeful about life, very open, to what life has to offer you. We have letting go, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, like that energy of letting go of the past. You know, that's something you are deeply resonating with. Your person definitely sees that in you deeply. Like letting go of the past easily, effortlessly, like allowing it to spill out into the deep, dark ocean. Like there is just something about you that's so mystical in this type of energy, in this letting go, being able to surrender yourself completely. It's incredibly magical to this person. And we have friendliness, the Two of Cups. So with friendliness, with the Two of Cups, this person feels like they have, obviously, this person has incredible respect for you. Also, this person might have a crush on you a little bit because of the Two of Cups. They feel like you guys are very, very similar. You have very similar values as well, is what's coming through here. They just see you as a kin, you know, someone they can deeply connect with, someone they feel very comfortable around as well, someone they deeply value. Yeah, and someone who think values them as well. They feel like you're just, you know, a kindred soul or a kindred spirit to them. They feel very deeply emotionally, spiritually connected to you. And they feel like there is love in this connection as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love, but this person does feel like there is love between the two of you. Like you guys share love with one another. And we have change here coming through. So the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this person sees you as someone very lucky. They think of you as a very lucky person, but also they think of you as someone who is always in the shift, always moving, always shifting, always transforming. And that's that energy of fog that I was telling you about. You know, there is a sense of uncertainty about you here. And that's interesting because there's uncertainty and there is a groundedness to you. So you're very grounded, you're very sort of solid, practical even, and at the same time you transform a lot, you shift yourself a lot. But there's this core inside of you that remains the same. And yeah, we have integration here showing up also. Beautiful. So really aligning with your truth. You're the type of person who has a lot of beautiful feminine qualities, a lot of beautiful masculine qualities to you. And you sort of make that move nicely. You're also seen as incredibly graceful, incredibly active when you need to be, and passive and allowing when you need to be. So that sort of yin yang energy is very profound in you. You're sort of an androgynous species even. And yeah, you're definitely someone who follows their soul, who follows their spirit always. And you're also very graceful in your mannerisms, in your movements here. Your person here does feel like they're attracted to you. I'm just going to say it, going to tell you. They might have a crush on you, definitely. I'm picking up that energy. So, you know, quite cute for them, quite cute for you as well. Or just they just, you know, respect you a great deal. So let's see now, my lovelies, what is coming up for you as guidance as our last card. So let's see what wants to come out for us for group number 3. Please, Spirit, what's the guidance for them? Oh, we have Kindred Soul. Oh my gosh, beautiful. So this is exactly the lovely card that we should be seeing here. And we have Catcher coming through as well for you. Okay, so these are the two cards we are going to be connecting with. So let's see now. First of all, for the Kindred Soul, I feel like this is deeply aligned with everything that we were talking about so far. It definitely, you know, Kindred Soul is the type of energy this person feels for you, and we even have matching colors here. Now with the friendliness, with the Kindred Soul, they feel very deeply connected to you. They feel like you are kin in some way, you know, like spiritual soul kin, soulmates even, you know. Doesn't need to be a romantic soulmate though. This person could be a soulmate that is your friend or that is your family as well. So let's see what are the messages here for the kindred soul. So with this frequency coming through in the upright here, Spirit is wanting to let you know that you are in the process of coming together in space and time with your soul's counterpoint right now. Okay, so the physical dimension is a time-space reality of polarity. And this card suggests the very real potential of coming together with your polar aspect and thus experiencing the sensation of being whole with someone whom shares your beliefs, attitudes, and feelings. This could also be this person, by the way, for some of you. If you're not currently in a relationship, this suggests that very soon you will be, my loves. And also, if you are in a relationship, wow, if you are in a relationship, this could mean that you are about to find much greater connection with your partner, or that your partner may be replaced by someone who is even more of a match for you. So though this card almost always does suggest the presence of a romantic partnership, it is possible that our kindred soul may not come in the form of a romantic partner. It can also be a friend, or it can also be an animal or a plant even. It can also be a tree, you guys, okay? So whatever the case may be, keep yourself open to receive them at this time. They may come from the most unexpected of places. Okay, so very exciting time for you guys right now is on the horizon. And the next card we have for you here is the Catcher energy. So the Catcher energy wants to let you know the following. So you are currently being inhibited possibly by some negative thoughts about yourself. So if you are unable to be yourself without reserve because you possibly are a little bit afraid of your own disapproval, or possibly even the disapproval of others, the voice of self-criticism has gone too loud in your head, if that resonates, and you are hurting yourself. So the voice that is, hurting you in this sense is trying to keep you good so that you will be loved. That's something that you need to remember. It's just trying to help you. But by trying to help you, it's hurting you instead. So now is the time to be compassionate, forgiving, and patient with yourself. And now is the time to just go out there, find approval for yourself in any way that you might feel is necessary, or might feel like you are guided to. Just try to catch that approval for yourself, my loves. Right? So thank you so much for tapping into this energy with me. Thank you for sharing your lovely energy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, share this video with someone else if you feel like they might benefit from these messages. And don't forget to check out the Patreon videos as well. The link is down below. We have mature videos, especially there, but also sprinkled videos here and there that could be of essential guidance to you if you feel like you resonate with that. The link is down below. And if you want a personal tarot reading, all the information can be found in the description box and in the pinned comment below this video. Make sure to check that out, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.